Hey, you guys, good morning. Hey, it's Kim, your party artist here at my studio once again. It's early. Yes, I decided to come early because I'm going to be working later. If you want to know a little bit more about me, check out my website, kimoverholt.com. I know what www with the fancy graphics, kimoverholt.com. And I also have it in my scripture description below here. Yes, I'm about to head out and to make my life a little bit more fun and exciting. Yes, I'm going to be trying out a different style of work today. So wish me luck. I'm going to see how it goes. And for you guys today, I'm going to do a quick bit of getting you started on doing cartooning. So I'm going to tell you a little bit about cartooning and give you a little bit of aspect of it, how it works in our lives, and how to improve your drawing skills, that kind of thing too. So just bear with me. Um, Cartooning has become an integral part of our lives. They entertain us, they make us laugh, and importantly, they make a message in a creative way and make it very engaging for everybody. If you have a passion for drawing and are looking for an effective way to enhance your skills, cartooning is great for somebody just like you. And before you dive into the world of cartooning, it's crucial to understand that there are fundamentals to go with cartooning, like I show you. For an example, I'll give you my basic little form of like what we do. Let me just raise it up a little bit over to the side so you can see. There's my little painting, but there's my stuff here. So the basic shapes, start with the basics. And my organic shape. I don't know if you can see that or not. I know my lighting is very either it's very bright or it's like non-existent. Okay, there we go. That looks better. Okay, so you can have a little bit of a look at what it is. Okay, so let me just continue from where I left off. Okay, so very fundamentals. To create any cartoon figures, it's essential to get the anatomy right. So if you've got any books on anatomy, which I do have, let me just show you the one that I have with me that I keep nearby. I always look at it all the time, so I always have to get by. It's called Figure Drawing. Figure Drawing. It's one I've had since college, and it's got all kinds of tells you all about the anatomy of the human body and the different parts and things like that. It gives you history and things like this. So, anatomy of the human figure. That's not a one to look up too. Okay, and you should be able to draw the basic shapes, understand how to manipulate these, and to create poses and postures for different, superheroes, that kind of thing. Proportion is another key factor to keep in mind, and that's where I usually have my issues. I usually have a problem with proportion, but if I look at it and I look at it well, and I kind of, like I say, use a mirror to kind of reflect it, you can kind of see where your hard spots would be the same. Every cartoon figure is different, and knowing how to create the right proportions for your character is essential. Above all, expression, body language are the other things that make the cartoon come to life. You need to learn how to draw and then convey the right emotion and make your audience feel what the character intends to express. Now, there's several different factors that go into creating memorable cartoon characters. The most important personality is most important is the personality traits. Every character has its own traits that distinguishes them from the others. You need to do some brainstorming to kind of understand your character's personalities, the likes and dislikes. We talked about that in one of my previous casts that I do on Mondays. We talk about that all the time. On the other hand, ink is also a crucial and component to bring your sketches to life. Experimenting with different types of ink, pens, brushes to create different effects for your characters. An excellent way to highlight your character is by using shades and highlights, which brings a dynamic effect to your illustrations. So practice is the key to improving in any asset for cartooning. The more you practice, the more fundamental skills will develop and you'll improve. And as you improve, keep an eye out for different mediums and tools that can help you with your going towards the goal that you want to. You can also use software because software like on a computer can also significantly improve your artwork speed and help you explore several creative possibilities. Another effective way to enhance your skills is by looking for inspiration from other artists, of course, and other cartoonists online. So, what I usually get to do, like I say, with just when you're here, just create your best, showcase your artwork. It's just so important. You utilize the social media as well to create a portfolio of your work and share it online. That also helps a lot, which allows to gain feedback, followers, and widen your reach of artwork to other people. So that's a good way of doing it. Participating in competitions, which I have done in the past, events, art battles, that kind of thing, can also give you a platform to bring your artwork to the public, showcase your skill sets, and create valuable connections too. So even if you go to the local fan-based expos, those are very important as well. Collaborating with other cartoonists can also help you gain inspiration and new perspectives and create a community of artists. Yeah, and you learn and grow together, which I'm hoping to do with this, and that's why I'm so happy that you're here to learn this kind of thing with me. So cartooning is a never-ending process, just so you know. With the right mindset and adequate knowledge of the fundamentals, you can create exceptional artwork. The tips mentioned are also a great starting point. That's what I told you about earlier, and all the things that we've done on the previous cartooning Mondays. Practice, practice, practice is so important. Explore the different techniques and tools and keep your energy, your creative vibes just flowing. Who knows, maybe one day you may inspire a new generation of cartoonists like myself, and get you out there trying something new, trying something different. But it's all about you wanting to be out there and trying it as much as possible. And I love to show you how to draw these all the time. So I'm always here to give you any kind of suggestions that you may need or any help that you may want while I'm here too. So ask away if you have any questions. I can only be here for a little time today because I'm actually, like I say, I'm heading to try another new kind of direction. Well, it's not really that new. When you see me on Entertainment Thursdays, I'm always playing with my ukulele, and I'll be doing a little bit more on the musical side this time. So we'll see how things go for sure. So, like I say, practice all your skills for doing drawing and cartooning, because when you get better at doing something, you impress other people and they get excited about doing it as well. So let me give you a couple more ideas. Yeah, so I turned it a little bit to kind of not make it so bright, and you can see what I'm doing here. Okay. Just, let's turn it a little bit this way if I can. Yeah, that's a little bit better, right? Yeah, that's good. Okay, so yeah, like I say, circles are always a good way to start because everything always has like a circle base to it. You can do something so similar like this, just making circles, removing some things too, like that. And you can make a circle here for the eyes, and then kind of remove. Then make a circle there for a nose. Circles, circles, circles. There's lots of round stuff that's always involved in doing stuff like that. So like a cute little face. You can add eyebrows in there. And if you have a character that you like to do, like I said, build the character and give it some purpose. Give it like a reason to be here, kind of thing. Make it fun for everybody who gets to see who's that little character. Oh, I know that little character. He's so funny, kind of thing. Every time you see it, you're like, oh, that'll make you laugh every time you see it. So. I like to start with it, drawing animals. Animals are always so cute to draw, and they're so simple because they're basic shapes: triangles, circles, square, round shapes. You see all those shapes now coming? There you go. And anatomy. If you need any other, there's always great things at your local library. And I'll show you something else too. Something else that I like to use when I'm doing physical shapes. I saw it just the other day here. Oh, yes, it comes with a CD. I don't know if the CD is still in there. Yes, the CD is in there. I'll show this to you too. People and poses is the perfect thing for. It shows you people in all kinds of different shapes and angles and movements, so that if you have a hard time trying to find a specific way of drawing somebody, it's right there for you. You don't have to guess. You can borrow the forms and use them to your ability, right? So you can have like all kinds of different, like I can show you here quickly, poses, facial expressions, body movements with the props and things like that. Always good to have. Very good. And knowing the human body is very important. The basics always good. And if you want to build on it, of course, what you continue doing as you get better at doing drawing, you build upon your characters. Um, I always have this. Always, like I say, that those faces I always make. Those are very, very common. And if I could make him a character, I would always just kind of make. Everybody has one little character that they can always draw really well. Mm-hmm. You can make him. You can make him happy. You can change his expression to be sad if you want to. Sad. Yeah. You could have change his face. You can keep the basic shape of his face basically, and then just change the facials to be kind of like he's like being goofy, laughing about something. Change the facial expression. You change the look of the character, make him angry. Yeah. See, you just by doing that, and that's just something real simple. If you want to get into drawing people, of course, you have to keep in mind proportions. So if you do like a, if you're doing a body, you got to keep in mind where the hips are, where the shoulders are, your elbow connections, and your arms, and then your hands. And okay, look at your knees down to your feet. All the different movable parts of your body. Of course, this is always movable. That's always movable. This part's always movable. And of course, that wacky hair. That wacky hair of yours. Yeah. But practice. I can't say it enough. The best thing that you can do is practice. It takes lots of practice. Even to get the letters right, sometimes you have to practice. So. Draw, as Commander Mark used to say when I used to watch learning about drawing. And for you guys, thank you for watching. Thank you for listening. I will see you tomorrow. I'm going to have to start early because I'm going to start my job at the same time that I usually do my podcast. So I'll see you earlier tomorrow. All right. Take care, you guys. Keep out of trouble. And thanks for a great weekend. You guys, what a blast. Who?